Again, I just wanted to give everyone a glimpse into what my morning ritual looks like. It's not for everyone, and different videos will talk about different aspects of this and how they play a part in my nutritional program. And by nutritional program, I mean the things I've done to help stabilize my blood sugar, to help improve my energy level, and to lose weight, actually, as a nice little side effect. I didn't do it on purpose for that. I did it mostly to get my diabetes under control. I had medication creep like everybody else, like many of my patients do. I was on metformin for a while, then I was on more metformin, then I was on metformin and glipizide, then I was on metformin, glipizide, and a little bit of insulin, then I was on more insulin, then I was on insulin twice a day. And you know, as someone was famous for saying in the past, stop the insanity, so to speak. So I took matters into my own hands, and I've lost considerable amount of weight. My hemoglobin A1C is fantastic, and my daily and intradaily, multiple times a day, my blood sugar curves are almost like flat. And even when they do fluctuate, they fluctuate normally and within normal limits. So what have I done? So aside from focusing on a stricter keto leaning Mediterranean diet where I try not to go above 90 carbs, definitely try not to blow past 100 carbs. But I try to limit my simple sugars, total sugars, to 10, which is very hard. On average, throughout the week, I'm able to do it. But on any one particular day, it's hard. The idea is to average, to be consistent as best you can. And then one of the ways that I've been able to do that, one of the main reasons I've been able to accomplish that is what follows. So this is what I've done. And in particular, I've added all of these things. And there are links to all of these things below. Yes, they're affiliate links. They provide a nickel here, a dime there to help me continue to do the channel and grow the channel. But these things I would not link if I didn't use them. So first thing is the ketones. So this stuff is basically jet fuel. It is what your body makes during ketosis. This is one of my two top favorite flavors. If you go to my website, themindandbodydoc.com, you'll see a list of different substances, some plain that you can buy in bulk, and some flavored like this, different flavors. This one and the watermelon are my favorite, but you know, my grandkids seem to like the watermelon too, but they also like the berry flavor. Some are caffeinated, some are not. This one you'll see is not caffeinated. There are a few that also have MCT powder in it. I also add MCT powder. You'll see that on my website too. I'm not adding that this morning, mostly because I ran out. These are non-sponsored videos. This is the other supplement I add. This has caffeine in it, and it's actually very good, very tasty. Let me zoom in. If you've never tried these are pre-workout things. Branch chain amino acids. I add a little bit of that too. This adds other amino acids. I did an assay, a blood test of different components, looking at different things I was good in, low in, to high in, and some of these amino acids I was low in. So I take these, apparently I chew through them and haven't been eating enough of them in my diet, more on my specific diet later. And here's the other one. This is the breakdown of this. Lots of good things in here. An easy way to add in superfoods and greens into your daily ingestion of stuff. And of course, spirulina. Now, if you've never seen blue spirulina, you know, people think algae and they think green. This is a beautiful shade of blue, which I'll show you here in a minute. But as spirulina, high in protein. I tried growing some for a while as part of an invention that I have applied for a patent for. But very difficult to do at times, mostly because I have a brown thumb. And you'd think, well, that would be good for algae, but apparently not. Apparently I could kill algae too. But this stuff is delicious. It's a high in protein food. You can sprinkle it on ice cream. It doesn't really have a strong taste. And you can put it in your smoothies. Of course, everything will be a royal blue, which looks beautiful, but after a while you might get tired of seeing everything blue. But I use this container, which is amazing, the Iron Flask. Again, these are non-sponsored videos. This is just stuff I use. This is amazing. Keeps everything cold and yummy all day long. And it's very good. It comes with different nozzles, different tops that you can use. I like this to carry it, and I like the little sippy nozzle. Seems to work well for me versus the other nozzles. And that's it, other than the water, which I will include here. And that's all. You've heard all those snooty baristas. The key ingredient is obviously good coffee, but it's also using good water, right? So I try to hydrate well with high alkaline water, and I've also been using some mineral water. I'll talk about that. I like to include a little bit of water first. I pretty much just add them straight. I don't know if you saw that, but there's a little into this. This has a little bit of water already in there. Smoke, basically, but it wasn't smoke, obviously. It's the powder form. Try not to squeeze it. Try to just open it. It's granular. It's dry. Try to keep them in a dry place, but they'll just pour out if you just open a large enough hole. They have a ready tear part in the front and the top. You just pour it out. Make sure you get every drop. They're not totally expensive, but expensive is a relative term, right? You want to get your money's worth. So if, again, this isn't a sponsored video, but if any of the makers of these products want to sponsor me, certainly I am very willing to talk to them. I'm not going to be, thankfully I don't need to nor want to just accept sponsorships for sponsorship's sake. But certainly, the things I use, and I'm willing to try others in case you can prove to me that it's better, for sure. I don't worry too much about mixing any residue, considering I'm the only one using these at the moment. My wife has her own regimen, but certainly, you may want to take that into consideration, clean the spoon off if other people would have an issue with it being mixed. You'll see some of the residue that I got on my fingers just from opening this stuff. You have to be very careful. The Native Americans in South America also been used by certain native cultures as a dye. So be mindful of that getting on your clothes and your partner yelling at you because you've ruined the brand new shirt that they bought you. And I digress. But here, let's get some of this in our cup and get moving. Now this will last me pretty much all day because again, this isn't the only liquid I ingest. The only thing I particularly don't like about any of these supplements sometimes is that they have aspartame in it. So the whole warning about, phenylalanine, it's a minimal amount. So I'm okay with it until I can get a stevia substituted product. So the makers of this, if you're listening, people will want that because people don't want to ingest any more phenylalanine, any aspartame than they need to, knowing what is out there as far as the science. So certainly I don't promote this for everyone. Certainly I don't promote any of the things for just anyone outright. But I'm just showing you what I do.